was just a normal rainy day. I felt totally unprepared for this experience. I didn't know what to do, how to react, and what was going on. I just knew that I wasn't ready for this, and it was something that was so unexpected. My name's Olivia Matthews. I lived in Estes for 5 years. I met my now husband. Estes was just kind of the ideal place for me to live. I love the mountains, and it also offered me my dream job, so it just felt like the perfect match for me. Well, it was my first house, and it was going to be our first house together. And so I was driving home, and there was already like fire trucks and an ambulance, and the water just kept rising and the rain didn't stop. It just happened so quickly.
It is unclear how much of this event can be attributed to climate change versus naturally occurring weather cycles, but one thing is clear: events like this can have devastating effects. Millions of Americans each year are affected by similar disasters. It not only impacts the surrounding environment, but the well-being of its citizens. A study of waterborne disease outbreaks from 1948 to 93 showed that just over half of the outbreaks in the U.S. were preceded by heavy rainfall. One of the worst outbreaks ever recorded was in Wisconsin in 1993. After an exorbitant amount of rainfall, over 400,000 intestinal illnesses and 54 deaths were attributed to Giardia contamination of the drinking water. In 2012, Hurricane Sandy overwhelmed the sewage infrastructure in 8 eastern states, leading to the release of 11 billion gallons of sewage into U.S. waterways. Citizens were immediately warned by local officials to avoid direct contact with floodwaters and to boil all drinking water due to the increased risk of waterborne pathogens. With over $50 billion of damage nationwide, mitigation has begun to ensure better infrastructure to prevent contamination of this magnitude in the future.
This kind of experience definitely showed me that things can happen in an instant.
At the local level, flood mitigation is especially important. Communities need to be both involved in the planning process and educated on how to respond in a disaster. Colorado had special alerts. Citizens knew where the message was coming from and what they were supposed to do.
So this experience really changed me. And I think it changed me for the better because I knew action needed to be taken, and I felt like I was the best person for the job. From my experience, I hope that I can provoke something in people to take action.
When local communities prepare, it strengthens national resilience to large-scale disasters. Don't be caught by surprise. Become an advocate. To get involved, contact your local emergency preparedness office.
I've never acted before. I can't do that. Okay. What's a good name for an older woman? Betsy?
Annalisa.
Annalisa?
All right.
It's like a... Okay,
You look great, by the way.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case you're wondering.
Okay. I'm like,
I feel like we're shooting a weird porno in my bedroom. But and the dog's gonna come in. It's really strange.
So before
blooper reel's gonna be so good. I'm so excited.
You're gonna do blooper.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna do bloopers. It's gonna be awesome.
No.
No,
Okay.
don't think about that.
Okay.
Think about the beautiful product that's happening.
Okay.